same size as the one we're moving into in Oklahoma. So I wanted to show how you can make a really cute space out of a really tiny space. Okay, so the first thing I want to point out is that the difference in height and cut, square angles versus round, make your eye feel busy even though the space is really tiny. And then next to that you have the colors. Okay, so the first thing I want you to notice is the difference in angles. You have square angles, 90-degree angles, but then you also have a curve, which means that your eyes stay super busy. Nothing matches. The colors are bold and different from each other, but they're all bold. And so are the shapes. The shapes are unusual. They pull your eyes to them. They're all movable. And so it feels like a complete package. All of the decoration fits with each other because, again, it's bold, it's unusual, it's not matchy. Even the chairs are vintage, which is awesome. They have the fireplace, which is nice because it makes use of the space underneath the slope where you can't stand. Same thing for the kitchen table. And then you have the little cutout doorways. You have a different color in the closet, so again, your eye feels super busy. So it doesn't feel like a small space, it just feels like a very vibrant space. Here's the bathroom. They do have a full tub in it. It's very clean, very white, which makes it feel bigger. Toilet. Pretty picture on the door, again, makes it feel vibrant. They have a curtain over this bedroom. I'm not sure why they have that, but it makes it feel very private. Most of the color in here is white with some big, inexpensive, eclectic art. In a tiny house, making the empty spaces feel larger is really important. So clutter is a no-no. You want things to be very simple. The red wall with the kind of off-white beige is very nice. And then again, you have one piece of art with, again, the repeat of the seagulls, but not cluttered. Not a lot of flowers, not a lot of knickknacks. The old bed frame that's very vintage. The closet, so there's no closet in the bedroom, but you could use this for hanging things. And then there was enough space for the wardrobe and the chest of drawer. So plenty of space for storage. They have high ceilings, which pulls your eye up and makes you feel like it's roomier. The fun cutouts with the windows, and then there's a hutch in here, which means that even though you don't have a built-in closet, you do have space to put things so that they're out of the way.
And by the way,
entrance to Narnia. The kitchen is perfect because it's a galley kitchen. You walk straight down it. It's all in line. You know, you still have the interesting shapes and the interesting colors, but it's mostly white. It feels open. You have some good cupboards. There's actually quite a few cupboards in here, especially since it's a high ceiling.
Yeah. And I'm interested in how they did those lights.
Oh, those are breaker boxes, honey. They've kept the counters clutter-free. There's a coffee maker and there is a stainless steel dish drainer, but it's not cluttered. You don't have a bunch of stuff left out. And so again, it makes it feel like it's all usable space. Recycle, garbage, smaller fridge than normal, but perfectly adequate. Small range. They would have totally had room for full-size models here, but they went with the smaller ones, which I like the smaller ones, nothing wrong with that. A little bit of cute art. I would say that I have learned to dislike round tables. Even in a tidy house, a round table doesn't give you enough space to eat at and put your food at. So when we get to the new Oklahoma house, I will not have a round table. We need to find a rectangular one. And then here is this lovely cake. Girls, come on out, because we don't want to break their furniture, okay? Close the door.
Shot.
Okay, so come behind me or go in the kitchen. No, you're not going in the bedroom to eat. You're going in the kitchen. Go ahead. Stay in the kitchen, please. So here's another bedroom, a little bit of privacy. It looks like this used to lead out to a mudroom or a laundry room, which is why they have glass in the door, which is why they would have a privacy curtain. They've made it super cute. The stairs are rock, and so is the floor downstairs. They have the little bed, and this is actually really cute, and you have quite a bit of storage, but more than anything you have a little bit of privacy. It's nice to have privacy in a tiny house. They have a hanging closet. And then this looks like a skylight, but it's just a light with a pretty sticker that makes it look like it is a stained glass window, like this one. So lots of light. There's their television.
Yes.
There's a mirror.
And I love the stone floors. I think that we should have stone floors in our house instead of carpet. I'm not a big fan of carpet. I do like stone floors.
Yeah.
Floors.
They have a fan installed up there, and again, the high ceilings make it look and feel more open.
Come on, come on. There we go. Paige and me earlier opened up the actual window inside.
I really feel like any kind of detail like that adds to the feeling of hominess.
Pink and purple ceiling.
And so, there we go. Girls, can you go ahead and close up that window, please?
What window? This? Yep. All the way we wanna. Yep. Paige, you'll have
So there you go.
to
It's only 500 square feet, and it does indeed still have a laundry room. A door to the outside, and a laundry room. That's super cute. And it's in line. And it's in line with the rest of the house. It's not like they had to have an addition. They have a basement, but this upstairs is a full living space. So.
Let me say something. Mom, and this is my favorite tiny house that we've slept in that isn't ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mom, come see.
Okay, so bright lights in here. I'm going to show you the difference that I feel out here. The light out here is very muted. This is going to be the girls' room for the night. See if I can turn so you can actually see what I'm looking at. So the light is very warm and soft, and the walls are blue, and the bedding is so pretty and calm. And so I feel like if I was to try and sleep in here, if I had been in here for a little while, I could have mellowed out. Even though most people look at this and say, oh my gosh, it's such a tiny room. It's really not that tiny. They have the closet there. They have some drawers right here. And so, to my way of thinking, even for two people, there's plenty of space in here. But I really like the mellow light. I just don't like those blaring lights at night. I don't like blaring bright lights, period, during the day or at night. I like wide open windows. So, come on in, chickadees.
Hi.
What do you think of this bedroom?
I love it.
It's
And
so
I
nice
love
and
the
soft.
rocks. And I love.
Just don't flash anybody, okay?
Okay. Don't what?
Don't flash anybody.
I know.
Looks like they have a duvet cover, which, oh, sorry, move your feet, honey. Which I love duvet covers because it means you don't have to necessarily do a big job of making the bed, and the blankets still stay clean. So,
I feel like a rich kid. I feel like a queen.
a rich kid, one that has a bed and a bedroom.
And a beautiful cat.
They offered us a Thanksgiving box at their school when we unenrolled them, and I have to admit I was offended. I was just like, you think we're poverty-stricken? But John talked to me about it, and he's like, well, you live in a shed. Most people would consider that, like, poverty-stricken. So it was kind of funny. So the kids feel like rich kids, and they have a bed, and they have a duvet cover, and pretty green-blue walls.
And almost a
Skylight light.
And a skylight light.
And
It's good to be a princess.
yep.
Yeah.
And here, and there's TV, of course.
Yeah, but you're not going to watch TV.
I know.
If you want to get a book, we
There's
can
no
find you a
books.
book. I'll see if I can find you a book.
Can we listen to an audiobook?
Okay, so we had a really nice night of rest. The girls slept well out here. I slept well in there. And the only snafu that we've had this morning is that I can't find deodorant and I can't find a brush. So we all look like we're vagabond children this morning.
Not me.
You don't?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
she has a scarf on, so she's not a vagabond child because then you can hide the unbrushed hair.
Yeah.
We had toothbrushes, we had makeup, we had clean underwear, but no brush. So I'm gonna go look through my purse, see if I can find a comb. And once again, you know, we always go on a trip thinking that it's gonna be cheaper just to go to the grocery store or to go to the gas station. And I had already packed a whole cooler full of food, but a 24-hour period or a 36-hour period, you eat a lot of food if there's 3 people in the car. And so we're just gonna go out and do breakfast this morning because yesterday just us getting a couple Lara bars that were the normal price, they were only $1, and getting some fish. What did we get? We got the sardines and mustard, which
I'm not really a big fan of sardines anymore.
I love them.
They taste too much like mustard.
oh, I see.
I love them.
So we got 1 water. I got a caffeinated beverage because I was falling asleep. We got 4 Lara bars, which are the normal price, and we can't eat gluten. We can't eat wheat. We can't eat any kind of grain. This loveliness that you see on my face is from rice. And it stays with me a long time. So we all have to be careful what we eat. But generally, breakfast food in a restaurant is very safe because you can get hash browns, you can get eggs, and Madame?
Okay, I forgot what I was gonna say.
And so for the cost of what we wanted to get, snack food, healthy snack food that really wasn't that expensive, we can just go and get breakfast this morning. We also got milk, didn't we?
Yeah, that was actually pretty good milk.
Yeah, but
And it said whole milk.
and it wasn't overpriced. The gas station was not overpriced. And so we learned this when we were on our RV trip across the country to go see all the people we loved, that it cost less money, less time just to go eat out. And that really rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why it rubs me so far the wrong way, but it really does. For us, it's really inexpensive to eat at home when I cook from scratch. It costs pennies to make meals. But whether we're buying food at the grocery store or we're eating out, it's always expensive for us. That's why I love to plant a garden and grow my own meat rabbits and chickens and lambs for meat. And it's why we love to do that, is because the standard American way of life is very expensive when you buy everything retail. When you don't grow anything yourself, when you buy everything retail, it gets expensive very quickly and it stays expensive. So we love you guys. We're gonna go ahead and hopefully this video turns out really well. This super cute house. The girls loved it. I loved it.
And we have colored windows.
And make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, there's a highlight that's actually a light.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, talk to you in a bit.
See ya.
Love you.
I keep forgetting. Make sure to go check out our shirts. We are setting up the new homestead totally from scratch, and so if you enjoy our videos and you'd like to see that kind of thing, how to raise quail for meat and eggs in a rental, how to raise rabbits for meat or fiber or for manure in a rental. If you're not a meat eater, you can still have these animals, treat them well, and have their manure. We use them for raised hotbeds so that our garden flourishes. I'm going to be getting the inside of the little house that we're going to up and cute and functional and show that too. But we are starting from scratch and John is in school, so we are trying to find a way to do a fundraiser where you actually get something back, that it's not just something like a fan funding type of a thing. And the shirts are super cute. I can't wait to get mine.
And I haven't gotten a shirt yet.
You haven't gotten a shirt yet? I don't think they make kids sizes. We'll have to get you a super small. How does that sound? For the women's shirts, they are the super fitted women's shirts. You need to get 2 sizes larger than your normal size because they're very fitted apparently. Only the women's fitted tee. So, anything else I'm forgetting? Our next stop is
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
That too.
And I cannot wait till breakfast.
Yeah, we're gonna go have breakfast.
Yeah.
You're standing right in the light, baby doll.
Fun.
All the way back. All the way back. Thank you. Go check out our old videos if you want to see how we've done it before. This is going to be our second homestead. Third homestead we've set up, and I think we're getting better every time. So our next stop is Nebraska, and then our last stop is Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we're excited
I wanna be in Tulsa to see Dad and have honey glazed duck.
Yep, honey glazed duck. Dad got a duck for Thanksgiving, and we're going to do our normal, wonderful recipe that the girls adore. Honey glazed duck.
I haven't had it for 2 years.
2 years. So we're going to share the recipe, and I'll show you the video I already made of the honey glazed duck. And we always raised our own ducks, so it was a great recipe. Anything else?
Make sure to like, subscribe.
Okay, what is that? Go, go, go.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Okay, so this is what it looks like from the outside, and I really do feel like your tiny house experience, whether you're wanting to live in it short-term or long-term, is based on your outside spaces as much as it is your inside spaces. And because with small, everything needs to work better. It needs to be more fun to play with. So for tiny houses, I do love a good hammock, whether it's inside or outside. Ours was inside, but they have these really cute little solar lights up the pathway. And then looking at it itself, it really is a rounded little Quonset hut. It's super cute on the outside, super friendly. And they have all this little garden space out here. So I think the smaller your space, the more amazing you can make it, the more comfortable you can make it. And I think it's just adorable. Super fun to stay in. The girls absolutely adore it. They're like, Mom, we should stay here a little bit longer because this one is super fun. And by the way, did I mention that I couldn't find a brush this morning? This is going to be a fun day. But I don't want to put my hat on because then I don't know. It's super nice. It's nice here. Warm. Much warmer than it was in Idaho. So there we go.